Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my review of the Bad Batch Attack Shuttle. As you can see, there she is. She is looking absolutely beautiful. These are all of the minifigs. Omega is not in the set, but I decided to throw her in because why not? I had the pieces for it, so yeah. And then, of course, we have a Gonki. So, let's get right on into the set and, yeah. Let's just get right on into this thing. First minifig on the scene is Crosshair. Here he is. He looks neat. I appreciate the clone armor. Yes, this is a modified sniper rifle. I literally just stuck a Tech-Tick pin on the barrel to make it look better. He actually looks really cool. I like the Shadow Commando armor that he got on. Of course, if you had a Shadow Republic Commando helmet, you could just put it on there and he looks really cool. Of course, he does have back printing, which, yeah, I really wish we could have gotten, like, what Tech has and just got a normal backpack. Why? Next up is Hunter, and he's one of the only two characters that comes with a hairpiece. If I just open up the Bad Batch shuttle real quick, I can grab his hairpiece along with the other hairpiece that comes in the set. There's his hair. So yeah, Hunter, as I said, looks really cool. I liked the way his printing is. He comes with a knife in the bag that you build him with, but I gave him one of Tech's pistols because why not? And of course, the all important noggin. As you can see, there's his face print. By the way, here's Crosshair's. As you can see, no alternate face. Still, looks cool though. Yeah, and then his hairpiece, go, as you can see, like that. And he also has back printing and an alternate face. Now, I have a preferred hairpiece that I like to use for Hunter in this situation, and it is the older style of like the years 4 through like 6 Harry Potter hairpiece. As you can see, that just looks a whole lot better. It also fits Hunter a little bit better. So yeah, but that is Hunter. On to the next minifig in the set. So yeah, next minifig. It's our main man, Tech. As you can see, he officially comes with 2 pistols, but again, I just gave him one of Hunter's knives to make the weapon dispersion in this set a little better, because Hunter only having a knife is kind of a little bit unfair. As you can see, he has a backpack on him. The helmet mold is actually really cool. Yes, it is oversized, but it actually does look really neat, like the way that they molded it. Obviously, he has that confused, like, clone face going on, which I love it. Of course, his goggle print, head print right there. Now, if you decapitate Tech and remove his backpack for a short moment, you will get to see that he does have some back printing. It's just looks like normal clone armor. Okay, backpack, you may be reattached. Okay, on to the next figure. Finishing off the original 4 is Wrecker. Actually, I forgot to show you guys, but Tech also has a hairpiece. So if you remove his helmet, as you can see, he has that style hair. It doesn't really fit him as much as I think it should, but it works just well enough. Now, as I said, with Wrecker here, he is a big boy. They actually give you another chest piece, so if you want to add that to your Hunter figure or whatever, you can do that. Now, the only really exclusive parts about this guy are the thing, the little chest piece, the head, which looks something like that. He has no alternate head, face print, and then the Iron Man style helmet. Yeah. And of course he has this commando style blaster, which I've literally just added a black hand onto to represent like a magazine or whatever, because those are the only Star Wars guns that I'm aware of that use magazines to load. So yeah, on to the next figure. The second most recent member to the Bad Batch, Echo. As you can see, he comes with just a standard Star Wars pistol. Nothing too special there. His head print is good. It fits Echo very nicely. The only bad part about this character is that they did not give us a waist cape piece to put on the figure. This is the only character that comes with arm printing in the set, which actually looks really good. Of course, the one problem with this is his hand, which I actually have a fix for that, and I'll show you that in just a moment. Of course, he does have his back printing, and no other sidearm printing. But if you go back to this angle, and if you just decide to, say, rip off his hand, like that, if you decide to cut up a rangefinder piece, let me just perform some surgery. Stick it in his arm. Hold on. Give me a moment, guys. Here we have a proper Echo hand. That's right. I gave him his proper hand by using a cut-up rangefinder piece. I forgot to show you guys real quick his back head printing, which looks very similar to Lobot from The Empire Strikes Back. So yeah, now he has his proper hand. They have no need for astromechs. Yay. Next figure. Our Lord and Savior Gonky. That's right. Little Gonk here is very, very cool. Very cool indeed. Yes, he's Lord Gonk. Bow to him. Next figure. As I said earlier, I know Omega is not an official character yet, but until we get an official Omega, this is what we have to resort to. Which I think I did a pretty good job on replicating what the character looks like. Obviously, if I had clone skin color stuff, then that would be perfect. But, yeah, I don't really have that yet. A lot of that yet. So, again, we're stuck with this right now. Now, obviously, I'm using a custom figure here, which to build this, you need mid legs, black specifically, Farm Boy Luke torso, which includes the waist or the hip part, 2 normal gray arms, focus, there we go. You need 2 dark gray arms, some hands. I use Farm Boy Luke's hair. You can use whatever tan hair you have that is short in your collection. And then I have a standard feminine face, which I do not know where I got it from. On the back, I have a custom made bow apparatus that she can use to fight off the Clankas or clone troopers, depending on which side you currently have them fighting against, or what scene you're using. Factors like that come across the entire board. Now, if I remove it from her back, I just remove it real quick. Oh, she is dead. She is no longer alive. As you can see, I gave her a little bit of back printing too. And this is what the bow looks like all folded up. As you can see, not a very complex build. You can probably do this with just extra pieces from a few different sets. Oh, dear Lord. Sorry about that. But yeah, it actually, if you want to, you can actually fold it out a little bit. You can fold it out, put it in her hand, and have her wield her famous bow, which is cool. Let me just get it in her hand, if that helps, usually. It usually helps if you get it in her hand. Why do I keep knocking over my phone? This is not good. So sorry, I haven't filmed a video in a while. But as I said earlier, you can unfold the bow and have her wield her bow. Now, I know the thing is gold, but this is the best I could do without, painting all over my parts. So, on to the shuttle. Did I say shuttle? I mean speeders. As you can see, this is Hunter's speeder from one of the episodes where we see Fennec Shand. It's actually a really good build. I did not expect this to be such a wonderfully crafted build. So you can, as you can see back here, just move Hunter out of the way. As you can see back here, you could store one of his knives, and for the appropriate scenery thing here, you can plop Hunter onto his speeder. And you can have him hold onto the handlebars, which I'm not going to do right now because it's harder to do with one hand than most people would think, and have him fly around chasing Fennec Shand around the city looking for Omega. Yeah. Next speeder on the docket is Crosshairs. Now, this is a weird case because I'm not sure. I'll need to check the instructions and or the box, but this one did not come with any weapons to put back here. Now, if you'll give me a moment, as you can see here, the 501st Battle Pack speeder came with weapons. Why did this not come with any weapons? Why? Anyway, so yeah, currently I do not have anything loaded in the front with the stud shooters, but of course you can do that if you want to do that. I don't know why they included stud shooters with this when they clearly could have done something way better with just the pieces in the set. I'm going out of tangent now, aren't I? Of course, in the middle here, we have the handlebars for Crosshair to hold on to while he is driving, which I will situate that up right now. And on the back, engines is usually where I like to put the weapon, or Crosshair's weapon, because LEGO didn't include any. Now, I didn't find a good hairpiece for Crosshair in my collection, but if you so have one, I would strongly recommend you do that. I would strongly recommend you put a good hairpiece on Crosshair. And if you can get a Republic Crosshair, that's even better. So you can have Episode 1 Bad Batch be all completed and stuff. Or Season 7 Bad Batch, whichever one. As you can see, Crosshair's on there. He is driving away on his little bark speeder. Now, finally, on to the shuttle. Now here we have the Bad Batch attack shuttle. Now this is a pretty big boy. And let's get right on into the cockpit here, which finally I have a good use for setting my phone down so I can use both of my hands. Now you can obviously take the cockpit piece off and then the back hinge. So you can put your Tech minifig and your Echo minifig in there. Obviously without their weapons, because why would you hold your weapons if you're flying the ship? But don't worry, there's a solution for that when we get to the back part. Tech I put in the front, and Echo I put in the back, because why not? Of course, move Echo's hand out of the way, and there you go. I've actually modified it a little bit just so I can include Echo with his helmet sitting down in the shuttle. But as you can see here, they fit very nicely. Whoa, what, did I zoom in? Yes, I zoomed in accidentally. Whoops. And now if we get to the back, I'm going to remove Wrecker's weapon and give Omega her bow back on her backpack. Oh no. Give me a minute. Alright, so, as I said, obviously the wings can move, which I'm going to do that so I get better, easier access into the interior. As you can see, there are two stickers, which are very nice indeed. Back here we have this little opening crate section, if I can actually get it. If I can actually get it open, there we go. Totally did not just break the thing. Now this is for the weapon storage. Well, unfortunately, there is nowhere to put the hair pieces for Hunter and Tech, so just leave them there. Just literally do not do anything with them. Now you can obviously put your Wrecker figure in there, and I'm going to slide Omega in there too, because that is the only way to fit all of your Bad Batch characters in there. Donkey will have to be left out, unfortunately, but we must make sacrifices in the heat of passion, Jimbo. We all make sacrifices in the heat of passion, Jimbo. So, obviously, again, if I just sit Omega down in the shuttle with her bow facing upwards, because you can't put it to the side, as you can see, all of your characters, all of your alive characters can fit in there. Now, obviously, we can drop the weapons into the little storage box next to the shuttle, or next to the minifigs. Hold on, I'm having a little difficulties here, but nothing worthy of cutting out for. Actually, let me just remove the roof, that thing. So you can just store all your extra minifig weapons in there, like your Tech's pistols, Echo's pistol, Hunter's knives, Hunter's extra knife, and all the cool stuff that you want to store in a weapons box. Now, obviously, you can't fit all of the weapons in there, because that would be a little limiting on space. So, they give you an extra clip on the front for Wrecker's weapon. I assume it's for Wrecker's weapon. If it's not, then I am a fool. If it is, then yay. Now, here is the weapons cache, there's the weapons cache, all fully loaded up. Sorry, I had to accidentally cut out there for a minute. And then, obviously, you can just ratchet that down and close it up. Leave your figures in there. Put your figures back in there. And then, the cool part will commence very, very shortly. Yes, indeed. Indeed it will. Yes, it will. Actually, I just figured out you can put Hunter and Tech's hair in there. You just have to, as well as the backpack, you just need to shove everything in there and call it a day. One mod I would strongly recommend making is that part right there is supposed to be this nice sand blue color, but I've swapped it out for a plate because without it, I could not do this. I could not do that without that piece, so that's a good thing to have there. Speaking of doing that, the wings. Now, dear Lord, this is a wide boy, so yeah, they can obviously the wings can fold out. And look a little something like look a little something like this. Yeah, this is a wide boy. I can't even fit it in my studio. Now, of course, there is always the thinner option where you can just move it down by one click on each side. And that is how most people would display it. Now it's finally thinner than a 48 by 48 freaking base plate. And then, of course, you can always have them rest upwards in its landed position. So that is it for my review of the Bad Batch Attack Shuttle. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to see more, leave a comment. As I said, that is it from me. I'll see you guys in the next video. May the Force be with you, and good. Bye. Woo!